Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at some gameplay from Team ROC. This is Ghazi's POV alongside his teammates Twiz and Abdullah. They're up against Twisted Minds. We're looking at game 4 of a best of 7 they played in Regional 5 of the season over there in MENA. And they're actually losing 3-0 at the point that this game is taking place. So we're picking up mid-series here. And the reason I wanted to make a video about Team ROC is because last night when we did the top 25 ranking stream, player ranking stream, well, player predictions I should say, for the Leon World Championship, I put Ghazi in my top 25, CJ put Abdullah even higher in his top 25, and Garrett G's also spoken very highly of these guys on some Chalkcast episodes that we've done, some Chalkcast bonus content. So, you know, in response to us talking so highly about this team, I was sort of surprised to see so many people in the live chat, so many people in socials asking, who are these guys? So many people saying, you know, Ghazi, Abdullah, who? I've just had to Google them because this is the first time I'm learning about them. So I want to make a video about them. This is, I think, their best performance of the season so far. They're down 3-0, remember, in this best of 7. This is semi-final of the MENA Regional 5, right before the Rally Major. So Twisted Minds going top 6 in the Rally Major. Should give you an idea of how strong this Team ROC squad is, if they're able to go toe-to-toe with them in this series. But yeah, they're down 3-0 and we're picking up in game 4. That might give you a clue as what is to come, but I'll leave it at that for now. But yeah, I think this team's got a lot of potential. I think they're a very mechanical team. Ghazi and Abdullah in particular, very mechanical players. And Twiz is a player who's been to RLCS lands before. He's been around the MENA scene a lot longer than Ghazi and Abdullah have. Well, definitely the top tier MENA Rocket League scene a lot longer than these guys have. But it's not like they came completely out of nowhere. Ghazi in the off season before this RLCS season got underway was one of the most impressive players in MENA. He was dominating off season tournaments, 2s, 3s, you name it. He's doing really well in them. Abdullah, you know, he's a player who came up during the season and really started to impress during the season. But if you see him in you know, YouTube content, streams, anyone who's uploading high-level EU 2v2, you might see Abdullah popping up in their videos, doing very impressive things. So I know not all of you will be learning about these guys for the first time. A lot of you will know who these guys are if you've followed me at RLCS or you've been watching high-level content from EU players, MENA players, and the like. But yeah, if you didn't have these guys in your radar coming into the World Championship, I think it's time that you put them on your radar. Definitely pay attention to them. They're a serious threat. I think they're going to make it through the play-in. I think they are going to make it to the main event, and they're going to be a good match for just about anyone they play against. You cannot go in to a series against teams coming out of the MENA region and start slow. We know this. We've learned this over the course of the last few years. Sandrock Gaming were first, then Rule 1, Falcons. All the teams coming out of MENA have impressed. Twisted Minds in Dusseldorf also. These are teams you've got to take seriously, and Team ROC are just the latest edition, the newest MENA team that everybody needs to pay attention to. But it seems like the Rocket League scene, or at least a lot of the Rocket League fans who watched our top 25 ranking stream last night and reacted to it on socials, don't know much about them, which is fine. You know, there's a lot of Rocket League going on. You don't have to watch it all. You can consume whatever you want. They're a very calculated team. Ghazi's in this game been very effective, just making himself difficult to get past. He's got himself the only goal of the game. That was just a long shot intercepting a mid pass that Twisted Minds went for. You need to obviously play very well to beat Twisted Minds. Twisted Minds have been struggling a bit recently compared to their absolute peak. They played so well in Rally, the major that this event we're watching on our screen right now played a qualifier for. But yeah, Esports World Cup not very good for them, especially losing to Space Station, who were playing pretty questionably before then. I love that play there from Ghazi with the reset, the mind game, and the attempted low shot over the last defender. But they're holding on to this 1-0 lead very well. Smart 50s have played a big part of it. You'll know if you've watched Chalkcast content where Garrett's talked about this team or when CJ's talked about this team. It's not just me. You know, a lot of people are excited to watch these guys play in Leon. If you've watched any Chalkcast where these guys have been talked about, you'll have heard the movement being highlighted a lot from my co-hosts Garrett, CJ. They love the way these guys move around the pitch, and I've got to say I agree. Like, there are just some players in Rocket League, they're just so fun to watch flipping, for example, which might sound really silly, but it is the case, very much the case with a lot of the MENA teams, a lot of the MENA players. Now, it's going to go into the ground, so game 4 of this best of 7 does go to Team ROC. Let's move into the next game of this video, see how they continue. Alright, we're actually going to skip ahead a little bit here. We're going to go to game 6. Team ROC were able to win game 5 as well, so now we're in game 6. We're going to watch this, and we'll watch a little bit of game 7 as well. We're on Abdullah POV. Want to get a little bit of a look at every single player on the team. But this is probably the moment of any best of 7 where the team who were initially up 3-0 start to get worried. You've lost 2 in a row, and this is a team that are, you know, really gunning for you. Every team, all the underdog teams in the regions like MENA, SAM, OCE, when they get that chance to catch one of the big dogs, they're going to seize it with both arms. So this is Abdullah POV. He's watching from the back as Twiz and Ghazi get to work, looking to get a goal early. And okay, just going to run straight in and score. Looks like Twisted Minds ran out of momentum, ran out of boost, and Abdullah gets a goal. But yeah, one similar theme you're going to notice from these games, by the way. The game that I showed you before this game as well, is it doesn't look like anything crazy is happening. It doesn't look like, and you know, obviously there's a lot of high-level play going on, but it doesn't look like anything unsustainable is occurring. And sometimes in you know, underdog wins, the team who are not supposed to win the series have to really seriously peak in order to beat the team, the favorites to win in order to beat the top team. But these guys are just going through the motions, playing solid ROC. The clue's in the name. That's what they do. They play solid Rocket League. Can't wait to hear CJ say that a million times over the course of the World Championship. Should these guys make the main event in CJ's casting, yeah, prepare yourself. We're going to hear a lot about solid ROC. But that to me just increases the likelihood of it being a possibility, a serious possibility that they do well at Worlds, because they're not relying on anything crazy happening. They're not a team who are going to maybe one day show up and, okay, the mechanics are all working out really well, then another day, okay, today they're not working, so I guess we're just going to take the L. No, they're just a very solid team. They play good Rocket League, and I love the 50s, the control. Now they're actually going to get a counter-attack going. That was maybe not the original plan there from Ghazi and Twiz, but they almost capitalize. That can happen at any level of Rocket League. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with that if you do play, where a missed touch or a whiff in defense actually just gives someone else a perfect outlet pass. Fake there from Abdullah. Ghazi dunked on while he came into the play. And they're really stifling Twisted Minds here. Twisted Minds did struggle a lot more regionally in Split 2 compared to the first split where they were actually able to win one of the regionals and looked like more of a top 2 alongside Falcons. Split 2, it was very much Falcons #1 and everybody else scrapping down below. Twisted Minds were able to establish themselves as the very clear #2, but big gap between them and Falcons, as they did lose a few series to, well, Team ROC and other teams in MENA. It actually led to Twisted Minds going into Rally being underrated by the community. A lot of people were thinking, well, Twisted Minds are struggling regionally, so maybe they're no longer a top 10 team in the world, and they might actually be losing to EUs and NAs, other teams that are being sent alongside the big dogs like NRGs and the KCs, and the Vitalities and the like. Good shot. Abdullah with tons of power capitalizes in the open net from the demo that landed in front of him, and just like that they're up by 2. So pretty difficult for Twisted Minds to get anything going here. They're just a very fast, very efficient team, Team ROC, and players like Naupo, who are usually able to get the ball past one, regain control of it, get it past another player as well, maybe, or at least get a 50 with the second guy. They're having a difficult time doing that in this matchup where the players are able to match him. Oh, just as I say that, I definitely spoke too soon. Naupo goes 1v3. Salpins. I mean, that's kind of what he does. He's one of the players who is able to simply do that. As oh, good read. Twiz reads the fake kickoff, chips it in for 3-1. Twisted Minds getting caught out of net there, getting completely soul red. But yeah, limiting players like Naupo when he tries to do things like that, when he just tries to go 1v2, 1v3 is not something every team's comfortable doing. It's it's something Naupo's very good at, something Zen is very good at, and even very good teams. We've seen this season teams like NRG struggling to stop the star player, aka Zen, from going 1v2 or 1v3 at times. But Team ROC in this matchup against Twisted Minds star player have not had too many moments where they've been 1v2 or 1v3. That shows good team defense, where they're challenging as a team. They're forcing for each other. It's a term you're going to hear a lot in high-level Rocket League, forcing. And that is just a way that you can make yourself impactful for your team without winning the ball for yourself. Good leave in the mid boost there by Abdullah as well. But if you stop thinking about defense in Rocket League as an individual thing, where you're not trying to go and tackle the opponent and get the ball for you, if you're just trying to get it for your team, it doesn't really matter if you get outplayed. As long as you're forcing the opponent over you so your teammate can get the ball for free. That's what's happening here as Abdullah comes into the fray. And they're going to win this game as well. So it goes to Game 7. Twisted Minds facing the reverse sweep against Team ROC. Not before Twiz tries to get one more goal, just for good measure. Rai's not going to let them have it though. And yeah, it's just a matter of seconds. We'll watch out, see how long this goes on. No own goal there for Abdullah. He doesn't want to give them anything to celebrate about, but there it is. So confirmed. 3-3. From 3-0 to 3-3. Let's take a look at Game 7 as well. Okay, we're actually going to pick up halfway through Game 7. Reason being, this was a restart. So they had some server issues. They had to pause and then restart the lobby. But before that, there was a goal to put Team ROC up 1-0. But if the result alone isn't impressive enough, this is actually a result where you should just be able to look at the Wikipedia page and say, wait a minute, that team reverse swept Twisted Minds in a semi-final on Champ Sunday in Regional 5, a relevant regional, very relevant regional. Twisted Minds were far from already qualified for the major at this point, so they were absolutely laser focused for this. This isn't a case where they've already qualified and now they're just mailing it in. You can just look at the result there and say, okay, I need to pay attention to this team. This is a legit team, but I wanted to show you some of the gameplay anyway. If you want to watch the whole series, all the replays are available on Ball Chasing. You can go catch that. But these tend to be the best lengths of videos, including replays, that you guys want to watch on my channel. The kind of 20-minute-ish mark, or just anything past that. If you guys do want longer replay videos, let me know in the comments. But you're just going to see solid ROC in these games. I'm showing you this to show you how repeatable this is for Team ROC, and it's what they have been doing. It's what's led them to be, I think, the upcoming team in MENA, and the deserving winners of the MENA Last Chance Qual, and a true threat in the World's Play-In to anyone that they play against. But okay, Atomic with a chance for the sidewall skim. Twiz not going to give him any opportunity there. Now Ghazi looking to 50 the ball in the back corner. They're just keeping it. Look at that. Ghazi pulling away from hitting the ball there just to keep it in the back corner. Didn't want to hit it into Twisted Minds and give the ball away with momentum. And this is good spacing all around from Game 5, Game 6, now second half of Game 7. That we're watching. And Twiz hits the post. That could easily have been a second goal for them in this matchup. And the redirect goes over the crossbar from Twisted Minds, but surely nerves are kicking in at this point. Once again, just solid back corner defense from Team ROC. No worries, not concerned about the ball being close to their net. Happy to just 50-50 into safe positions towards their teammates. And oh, Twiz got to get up for this one. He does well. Just getting goal side of Atomic's attempted rebound. But yeah, the boost management's definitely gone out the window a little bit in this last game. You can clearly see the nerves are kicking in as they have a chance to eliminate Twisted Minds from a regional. Something that no other team's been able to do other than Falcons in MENA up until this point in the season. Can they do it? 20 seconds to go. Will it be Twisted Minds? And Rise with the last second ice. Not this time, it's Twiz. Just simply chipping it into the net. Perfect timing of arrival. Let's watch that again because we don't often see plays like this. But look at the timing of the arrival. Accelerating at the right time to be supersonic right as the 50 occurs. And it's been a game of just excellent 50s. A series of excellent 50-50s from this team. Something you're going to need to pay attention to if your team runs into Team ROC in the play-in or the World Championship. But yeah, this is a match that happened. This is a result that happened. Best of 7 reverse sweep against Twisted Minds. This is why I was so surprised that people didn't know, or so many people seem to not know anything about Team ROC, and seem surprised that they were getting so much praise from myself, CJ, Garrett, and other people in the Rocket League community as well. A lot of people are excited to watch this team play in Lyon at the World Championship, but it's not just because they're a MENA team and we're overhyping MENA. I often get accused of this, Johnny overhypes MENA. No, it's because we've watched the games and we think, you know what, they just look like they could do this all day. This doesn't look difficult for them to just play solid ROC. So I love that they're a solid ROC team. You watch them play and you see solid ROC, the clue's in the name. But hopefully that's given you a little bit more information about this team. And hopefully you're excited to see them play in Lyon in the play-in. I know I am. I think I'm just going to check really quickly. I've forgotten who their first match is against. But I'm predicting them to win that. I'm predicting them to win through the upper bracket. I think they're going to probably be able to do it. Team ROC, they play Foot, so that's definitely a series they should be winning. Then they play against the winner of MIBR or Gen G. MIBR is the Raise Bull Brad Drops team who made it through the last chance qual from South America. So a really stacked quadrant of the bracket. But losing that, you would have to beat likely the winner of. It would either be like would it be a Shopify? Yeah, Shopify or Ninjas in Pajamas, most likely. So winning 3 uppers is absolutely easier, but it's something I think this team can do. Although, it's not going to be easy. It should be. Should be good games. But yeah, good luck to this team. I'm excited to watch them play. Hopefully you guys are as well. Thanks for watching. And keep an eye on the channel for more videos previewing some of the World Championship and play-in teams and players over the next few days. See you guys.